So for the last 4 years, ever since I founded East of Elon Homebrewing Cooperative, which is our local homebrewing club in Alamance County, we've been talking about the idea of creating a brew pub or brewery in Burlington. I'm from Minnesota originally, but I absolutely love the weather here and just the size of the community and everything that it has to offer for me. So let's look at downtown, which was ripe for revitalization, ripe for bringing new business to, and that's when we started talking about the brew pub.
I think it's going to be something that brings a lot more culture into the community, brings more diversity, and gives people that live here more options of things to do, and will attract more people into this area.
Burlington needs a brew pub, and the co-op model, while it's brand new in the US, really makes sense for bringing an innovative new business and new energy and new life to downtown.
I'm just a big fan of co-ops because you're talking about a business owned by the community, for the community, supports the community, so it keeps you founded to the community. So, plus somebody that's lived in Alamance County for 50 years, had a business here for 30 years, understand the importance of rebuilding and connecting to your community.
The really cool thing about the beers that we want to brew is that we want to source them locally from homebrewers. So East of Elon Homebrewing Club has brewed over 200 different types of beers in our 4 years of existence. So there are a lot of different beer styles out there. Once we get the brew pub up and operational, our plan is to begin sourcing beer recipes from local homebrewers and then having our master brewer at the brew pub actually brew those final recipes. Right now we're in that fine-tuning process of figuring out exactly how many seats are critical to make sure that Burlington Beer Works is a core anchor business for downtown, but has overflow business so that we can be the engine of driving people to other businesses downtown. So our goal with Burlington Beer Works was to create a second major anchor business that could drive traffic from about the noon time frame to late night. So to really fill in that gap and keep people downtown weekdays and weekends, and to bring families, so people of all ages out to experience downtown and thus contribute to the commerce that can happen here.
I think this will really help Burlington and the revitalization because you look how well the company shop's done and how much business it's brought into downtown Burlington and Burlington in general. This is something that I think will be far more lucrative in terms of places for people to meet, hang out, enjoy themselves, communicate. And it's something that there's really not too much of right now.
So based on seeing the 2 other brew pubs in the country, cooperative brew pubs, and their timelines, we feel that it's reasonable to expect to be open within a year to a year and a half from today.
I was one of the founding members of Company Shop's cooperative grocery store. And what we want to do is take that same model that we built Company Shops with and start this Burlington Beer Works.
Right now, the plan is we need 1,000 owners of the brew pub in order to commit on a location. So we're at just right about 200 owners today, and so we're moving along rapidly on our schedule, and we'd like to be able to commit on that location beginning of 2014. Your $100 investment in Burlington Beer Works is a commitment to say that you believe in downtown Burlington's revitalization. And there's other benefits to it, but the biggest thing is we're asking for community members to step forward and say that they believe in Burlington, they believe in downtown Burlington, and they want to be a part of revitalizing our downtown corporation. So that $100 investment, one, buys you a brew pub, which is possibly one of the coolest things you could say today, is that you own a brew pub. But it also, you're buying a stake in an engine that drives down the revitalization of downtown. So it's a business that offers you the ability to take the profits from that business and reinvest them in the community, just like any co-op. Except part of our business model is to allow owners to turn that money into grants, which will be available to other entrepreneurs and business owners in the community. We want Burlington Beer Works to be not only an energy source for downtown, a source of revenue and traffic, but also a generator of new business and new financing.